Welcome to English with History. In this video lesson, you would know for 5 reasons why the Empire of Japan attacked on Pearl Harbor, U.S. Navy, in Hawaii. Just pay attention, listen by carefully. You would improve your English listening skill and history knowledge. Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? While the reasons for the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor are multifaceted and complex, here's a quick overview of the key factors that prompted the strike. Resource shortages and economic sanctions. Japan lacked natural resources such as oil, rubber, and iron, essential for its military and industrial activities. When Japan invaded China in 1937 and expanded its influence in Asia, the United States and other Western nations responded by imposing economic sanctions, including oil embargoes. These sanctions threatened Japan's economy and military capabilities, prompting it to seek alternative sources by expanding into Southeast Asia, which brought it into direct conflict with Western powers. Expansionist policy and Greater East Asia co-prosperity sphere. Japan aimed to establish dominance in Asia and create a self-sufficient bloc of Asian nations led by Japan and free from Western colonial influence, known as the Greater East Asia co-prosperity sphere. To achieve this, Japan sought to expand its territory and access to resources in the Asia-Pacific region. Attacking Pearl Harbor was intended to neutralize the U.S. Pacific Fleet, which Japan saw as a significant obstacle to its expansionist ambitions. Strategic preemptive strike. Japanese leaders believed that war with the United States was inevitable due to escalating tensions and conflicting interests in the Pacific. Japan aimed to deliver a decisive blow to the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor to avoid a prolonged conflict and secure early victories. They hoped this surprise attack would cripple American naval power, preventing immediate retaliation and giving Japan time to consolidate its gains in Asia and the Pacific. Imperial ambitions and military dominance. Japan's military leaders, particularly those in the Imperial Japanese Navy, believed that a bold and aggressive action would demoralize the United States and force it to negotiate. They underestimated the U.S. resolve to fight back and assumed a quick and overwhelming victory would make the U.S. unwilling or unable to sustain a long-term war in the Pacific. Diplomatic breakdown and perceived threat. In the months leading up to the attack, diplomatic negotiations between the U.S. and Japan had broken down. Japan's leaders felt increasingly cornered by U.S. demands to withdraw from China and Indochina. They viewed these demands as an existential threat to their nation's sovereignty and ambitions. Faced with a diplomatic stalemate and worsening economic conditions, Japan's leadership decided that a military strike was their best option.